Liam, thank you very much. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If there's anybody here who's a little bit worried, nervous or apprehensive, you're either me, as I am, or you've just married John. Hope you're all having a good time. I read some of the Bestman speech to take no longer than the groom to make love. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you Mr. and Mrs. Virgin. John, I'm only joking, of course. In case you haven't guessed it, the reason I stood up here today is because I'm the best man. My name is Steve Cole. I'm dubious on it today. For this speech, I thought I'd do a little bit of research on the internet, and after a while I found some really good sites.
Yeah, you found some of them, all right.
But unfortunately, they have nothing to do with being best man. So what defines a best man duties? Well, I did a little bit more research, and I came across a quote. At the reception, the best man should help keep things running smoothly by offering around drinks and introducing people. Well, as you can imagine, I don't mind the socialising bit, but at £3.50 a pint. The head glass that I smuggled in will only go around the top table, so apologies for that. So what can I say about a man who's come from humble beginnings? A man who was rising to the top of his profession. A man who was admired by his peers, and no one can say a bad word about.
Don't know about that.
But enough about me. Today we're going to talk about John. So let's talk about John. John was telling me he intended to love and nurture his marriage like he does his beloved cricket. He plans to be fully committed, score every week, and play half a year away from home. Funny that, because Claire said if he carries on like that, she's sure to find a way of getting serious groin injuries. So before I formally begin John's character assassination, I thought I'd better get a few do's and don'ts from Claire. Unfortunately, I failed to do this till a few minutes ago. Where I got my do's and don'ts. Don't mention ex-girlfriends. Don't swear. Don't tell risky jokes. Don't tell lies. And do tell mostly positive stories. And don't mention Gamblers Anonymous. Seriously though, I thought it was unfair just to get my opinion on John, so I thought I'd ask a few people what they thought of John.
Ask me.
You shut your mouth.
Thank you. Firstly, John's work colleagues. There are a few dotted around the room today. Martin Walters, I see you somewhere. Are you
You stood here.
Well, John, you'd be pleased to know.
Tell the truth.
I will, believe me.
They all referred to you as godlike. Godlike, I thought. Explain that one to me. But they said they never see you. You keep your own rules. And if you do any work, it's a bloody miracle. Yeah, sorry, Julie, I was going to pause you now. Okay, with the introductions out the way, I would like to do a couple of thank yous as well. Firstly, I'd like to thank Bethany and Kira, the bridesmaid, who I think will look absolutely gorgeous. So a round of applause. I'd also like to thank Ben the usher for his sterling work today and help. Three gents on my left, Liam, Wes and Joe, for the difficult task of getting themselves dressed and here on time. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Claire. Obviously the focus of everybody's attention today, and I'm sure you all agree, looks beautiful as an angel. Claire, you look 1 in a million. John, on the other hand, never mind. There are obviously 2 other people here who I'd like to thank. And as the evening progresses, I'm sure we'll get to spend a lot more time getting to know them better. So I'd like to do a special toast, please, to the 2 bar staff. Obviously, being best man, I was with John last night on his last night of freedom. And we got talking about what type of husband he was going to be. And he said he wanted to be a model husband. A model husband, I said. Yes, he said he wanted to be a model husband, a model citizen, and most importantly, a model lover. It's not going that way, you're okay. Being the naive chap I am, I thought I'd look at model in the dictionary. And I got the quote, small miniature replica of the real thing. Claire, finally some advice. Men are like tile floors. Lay them right first time and you can spend years walking all over them. John, set the ground rule, establish who's boss, then do everything Claire says. Well, I think that's enough to I've been keeping embarrassed for a while, but there is one more thing. There is a card. Unfortunately, he couldn't be in person to